Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am showing you my 2024 lineup for my planners. I have been purchasing different planners over the past couple of weeks, and I've gotten some from the Happy Planner store. I've gotten them from Michaels.com as well as in store at Staples. So I thought I'd come and show you just what I've purchased and how I plan on, and tell you how I plan on using these planners this year. So if you enjoy planner videos and enjoy the planner lineups that everyone is doing right now, stay tuned and you can take a look at my lineup as well. Now, first up is my meal planner for the year. It is the Lady Jane Undated Weekly Meal Planner. I actually picked this up from Staples. It's the only place I've seen these. I don't know if this is a Staples exclusive or not. But I bought something similar last year. It was their fitness planner. But I saw this, and since meal planning is going to be a very big part of this year, I thought I'd go ahead and get it since it seems to be a dedicated meal planner. So the first two pages are just stickers. And then you get into the weekly view where you can actually just kind of create the plan for the week. You can write in the week that you're going into and kind of break down what your plan is for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And it has a notes section at the bottom of the page, and you can write in the week, as I said. And then it on the next page, it actually has a section where you can actually write out 3 different recipes. At the top it says live, love, eat, and it just says recipes you want to try this week. And then the bottom section says recipes or foods you'd like to try soon. There's a shopping list on that page, and then you get into the daily log. So there are 7 pages of daily logs where you can put in your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. They have it where you can track your water. You can also track your caffeine, as well as exercise, your mood, energy, stress, digestion. All of these things you can track here in this meal planner. And like I said, it has about 7 days of that. And then after the 7 days, it kind of goes into like a weekly reflections. So it asks like, what healthy foods are you eating lately? Which healthy foods would you like to incorporate more into your diet? What indulgent foods have you enjoyed this week? What are you proud of this week? And notes for next week. And then when you go to the next page, it actually has where you can write out each meal and then kind of tally the nutrients from those meals. So it has protein, vegetable, fruit, fat, dairy, grains, and sugar. And you can just kind of say what on each day what you had. And then it at the bottom it says what to cut down on next week and what to add more of next week. And then when you go to the next page, it kind of has a further breakdown for you to, well, basically, I guess it's mood. So increase your happiness and boost energy, relieve stress, improve digestion, other. And then on the next page, it has goals for the upcoming week for food, fitness, self-care, and relationship, and other. And then on the next page, it starts over for the week. And the whole book is like just those pages repeated. And then I don't know how many pages there are or how many weeks it'll go, but yeah, I really liked it. I like the way it looks. I definitely do plan on meal planning in it. I just don't know if I'll actually track in it. The final page, the last page of the book, actually has a pocket, and there's a notes page. But I thought it was a really pretty planner. Like I said, I've only seen this at Staples, so if you're interested in that, check out Staples. I believe it was $16.99. But yeah, I really like this. I definitely will be meal planning because this year I do have some health issues that I need to get control of. Okay, so here is my fitness planner. This is a Happy Planner fitness planner, and the front says healthy habits start now. I did get this from Michaels. I got it from Michaels.com because, again, my local Michaels didn't have anything. Please excuse that glare. But yes, this is the front cover, and it just has smiley faces on it. And then, of course, it has this kind of colorful front page where you can put your name and put your name there. And like all happy planners, the first two pages are just calendars for 2024 and 2025. And then we get into special dates. And then we get to the monthly section. So there is January. And for January, you have three priorities. There is a progress notes section. And then there are prompts on the bottom. The first one is how I'm strengthening my mind, how I'm strengthening my body. And the last one is what I'm loving about myself. And then, of course, the dashboard, which says sweat and shine. And this is the monthly view for this planner for January. And then we are going to take a look at the weekly view. And the way the weekly view is set up, the top section is, I guess, just the calendar. It says today. The second section says focus. The third section is the food log. And the final one is exercise. And of course, there's a graph on the side as well as a note section. I believe a few years ago, I think the old Happy Planner, you could track weight and water, but I don't see that in this one. I think I definitely like the old one better, where you could track weight and water. But either way, between this and the meal planner, I will figure out where I want to put my weight as I weigh in on a weekly basis. I want to be able to put my weight in here somewhere, and I guess I'll just have to put it in the note section. But yeah, this is what it looks like on the inside. And the whole planner is in black and white, so there are no special colors. At least, I mean, the writing sections, the weekly and monthly views are black and white. So there aren't any differences in color or anything like that. So anyway, this is the February dashboard. It says walk it off. And that's what February looks like. And then we're going to go to the March section, which says be active, be healthy, be yourself. And then we're going to move to April. And April says small progress is still progress. Then we're moving to the May section. And the May section says move your body. For June is healthy habits start now. July is listen to your body. And then for August, it is rest and relax. September, it says fall in love with taking care of your body. October says healthy looks different on everybody. November says you are rad. And then the final month of December, it says every path you cross can change the direction of your life. And then the final page of the planner is a notes page. And that's the back cover as well. So like I said, it's just emojis, like a happy smiley face. And that is what the fitness planner looks like. And again, between this and the meal planner, I should be covered. But yeah, we'll see. So anyway, we're going to move on to the next planner. So also very important this year is going to be finances. I have talked about my finances in previous videos. Because I spent the majority of 2023 being unemployed. So, and if you've been to my channel, I talked about that for 10 months out of this year. So, and when I finally did get a job, I took a huge pay cut. So, saving and budgeting is going to be very important this year. So I got this happy planner, this budgeting planner, and it says a penny saved is a penny earned on the front cover, and this is the inside cover and the first page. Um, yeah, so like I said, this year I'm going to be concentrating on budgeting. I am thinking maybe even doing some budgeting videos, like when I do my budgeting session, to sit down and share that as a video, at least on a monthly basis. Probably not weekly, but at least on a monthly basis, I might do that. I've seen people sharing, um, their budgeting when they are not, when they don't make a lot of money. So I don't know, maybe that's something some people would be interested in. I took a huge pay cut. I mean, I was unemployed, like I said, for most of this year, and then the job I have, I actually took a huge pay cut. So, budgeting is going to be a big deal. So, anyway, I may share those videos. So, anyway, again, we have Happy Planner with the calendar and special dates. And then as we move to the January section, it has a section for unexpected spends. There's a graph here, and then a note section on the bottom. And then on the dashboard, it says, keep your eyes on the prize. As we turn over to the next page, that is the monthly view for January. And then we have the weekly section, which is, this is like the budget basically. So at the top, it has income and totals, and then it has housing, utilities, transportation, medical, food, personal, entertainment, and other. And then it has a savings tracker as well as an accounts and debts. And then on the side, there are monthly challenges. So for the month of January, there is a no spend challenge, which I am going to take. I am actually going to do. I'm probably going to do it for January and February. But, and then we turn over, and then we have weekly expenses. At the bottom, it says, where do I deserve a gold star? And is there anything I can do better next week? And those pages repeat up until this page, which is a take notes page. Check it off and don't forget. And then we move into February. And February says girls just want to have funs. And for the challenge for February, it is $100 challenge, which instead of impromptu shopping trip, try saving $25 each week. And then for the month of March, it says focus on your goal. Don't look in any direction but ahead. And the challenge for that month is no cards. So try not to use any of your credit cards that month. Then the month of April, it is impossible. It always seems impossible until it's done. And the challenge for that is DIY, which is save some cash by making your own, in this case, it says household items. And then for the month of May, May says fortune favors the bold. And the challenge for the month of May is, what is the challenge? It is coffee at home. And then, of course, June, it says stay humble, work hard, be kind. And the challenge for the month of June is no online shopping. And then for July, it says a penny saved is a penny earned. And the challenge for July is to bring your own lunch to work. And then for August, it says, and I like this, know your worth and add tax. And so the challenge for that month is $5 deposit. So every $5 bill you get, you would deposit that. For the month of September, it says a little progress each day adds up to big results. And the challenge for that month is to put it back. When you are out shopping, pause, reconsider, and put it back. And then in October, that one says, the dashboard says, so the dashboard for October says, a budget is about giving every dollar a purpose. And then the challenge for that month is family activity. For fun family weekend, search your city's website for local spots to visit or activities that are free or low cost. All right, and then for November, there isn't any words on the November dashboard. It's just pictures of money and calculators. The challenge for that month is Made the Cut. Reevaluate your monthly subscriptions to any services or magazines and cut those that are unnecessary. And then, of course, the final month of the year, which is December. And it says, spend less, live more. And the challenge for that month is cash only. So for 2 weeks, you would use cash to make any purchases other than your online bills. But everything else you would use cash for at least 2 weeks out of that month. Okay. So then that is everything in the budget planner. The final page in the budget planner is a notes page. Well, it's a bulleted notes page. The final 2 pages. But yeah. So that is the budget planner by Happy Planner that I will be using this year to track my expenses and potentially make videos with. Okay, so next up is my big goals planner, or tracker rather. So this I actually got from the Happy Planner website. It was on sale when I bought it. I bought 2 of these. I gave one to my niece for Christmas as kind of like a stocking stuffer. It was too big for the stocking, but as kind of a stocking stuffer, this is one of the things that I gave to her, as well as a mini Happy Planner. But anyway, I bought it because I just really liked, I have some goals that I want to achieve this year. And I really like this cover. The one I gave to her has a different cover though. All right, so here's the front inside cover as well as the first page. Now there are 4 tabs on this, and for each tab, I believe it's a month. It's supposed to represent a month. So that would be the first 4 months or the first 4 months of the year. So by April, I should be done with this tracker. But yeah, that's enough time to do the 3 big goals that I have in mind for this year. So anyway, that's the first page, and it says this month's focus, and then this month's big goal. So you have 3 big goals, and you have actions and rewards. And on the back page, it is a habit tracker, a monthly habit tracker. So you would put in the month and track your 3 big habits that you want to create. The next page is this week's goals. Write a positive quote to follow this week. At the bottom, it has important due dates. It says at the bottom, list 3 things that can help you achieve your goal. List 3 things that inspire you. Then on the next page is what is your main goal for today? Ways to help you achieve this goal. Write 3 positive daily reminders to yourself. 1 thing that made you feel hopeful today. And list 3 wins from today. And then on the next page, it's what is your main goal for today? Today's task. Write an encouraging message to yourself. 1 thing you are grateful for today. And what are your 2 lessons you learned today? The next page is, it's a repeat. It starts repeating on the next page. So yeah, and it continues to repeat for like a weekly. Well, I guess these are more daily. If you're actually doing something towards the goal, I guess those would be more daily sheets. But anyway, it ends up with a monthly goal check-in, and this is 1 big milestone, 1 area to improve. And so that's for each one of your 3 big goals. And then on the next page, it says this week's goals, and write a positive write a positive quote to follow this week. Important due dates. It's basically repeating itself again. So like I said, it's 4 tabs, and I guess each tab is to get you through the month. And at the end of each week is kind of a monthly check-in for it. And then the last page of each section or each tab, there is a bulleted notes page. But yeah, it pretty much repeats. So here is the second tab. And this tab doesn't have any writing on it, but again, it's the same stuff that's in the previous tab. All right, and then the next tab says, make yourself proud. And those sheets repeat again. And then the last tab doesn't have anything written on it. And there is a bullet, the last page is a bulleted page. And that's the back inside cover, and that bulleted page that bulleted page is in all of the sections. So, but that's the end of that planner or that tracker. But this is where I will be working on my big goals for the year. So now we're on to the next planner. Next up, okay, I did the same thing this year that I did last year. And that is that I bought this planner without realizing that it is not a vertical planner. And I do prefer vertical planners. But like last year, I'm going to use this for my Etsy shop as well as kind of like an academic planner. So this year I am, like last year, both of my classes were basically online. Well, one of them was hybrid, but the other one was completely online. So I didn't really have to be on campus too much, and I could just kind of keep track at home of my assignments and that sort of thing. But I'm actually going to be on campus this coming semester because both of my classes are completely in person, no hybrid, no virtual component to the class at all. So I'm going to be in class, and I'm going to be carrying a book bag, and I'm going to keep this in my book bag for those classes. Now this planner, I believe, is a mom planner because it says here tired as a mother, and it mentions mom throughout the planner. But that's okay. I still like it, and I like the outline for keeping track of like assignments in class and that sort of thing. So it doesn't matter that this is a mom planner. I'm going to be using it for school. So again, we have calendars for 2024 and 2025. We have important dates like in all of the happy planners. And then we get into the monthly view. And this also, like the other one, has the 3 priorities: important, take note, and then of course it has the holidays for the month of January, and it says cherish every moment or moment. Okay, so then we had the monthly view, and then the weekly view. I think works well for academics, for academic stuff. So the task, I can kind of put like test and like big projects that I need to get done, and check them off as I get them done. And then on the like kind of weekly view, I can put things like when I'm actually working on those projects, when I'm actually studying. I will also put my Etsy stuff, and also any kind of side hustle, and as I do a job search for a part-time job. So that's why I think this layout actually works very well for Etsy and school. So I'm very happy that I did pick this up, even though I should have looked. I mean, I bought it online from Michaels.com. And I just typed in vertical planner, so I thought everything that came up was just a vertical planner, but I guess not. So yeah, but that's what I'm going to use this for. So that's what each weekly section looks like. Probably not a lot of room for things like, stickers or anything like that, and that's fine because I'm mostly a functional planner anyway. But yeah, this is my academic calendar for the year, academic planner for the year. Okay, so now we're on February, and it just says kindness is the greatest wisdom. And there's the monthly view. March is blank. April says love is patient. And then May says be present in the moment. June says best mom ever. July says when you love what you have everything you need. And then August doesn't have anything written on it. September says good things take time. And then for October, it says busy days, happy heart. And November says always choose to act with a kind heart. And then December says a new day, fresh start. And the last page of the planner is a notes page. And yeah, I thought this was really pretty. That's why I picked this one, because I just thought it was very, very pretty. But yeah, this will be my academic and kind of like any sort of skills that I learned this year. Everything like that will go into this planner as I try to like kind of also get a side hustle going, kind of like my own business. This is where I plan on tracking that kind of stuff. So anyway, we're going to move on to the next and final planner. Okay, so this is my catch-all planner. Now I got this from Staples. Staples has happy planners, but they don't put them on sale. So I had gone in there and I saw the happy planners. And originally I was like, I can't buy it from here because I'm not paying full price for these planners. And my local Michael's doesn't have anything in the store. They don't have any planners in the store. None. By Happy Planner or anybody else. So when I stopped into Staples to see what they had, I saw these happy planners. Actually, the one that I saw that I really wanted was the seasonal whimsy one that they had on the shelf. But what wound up happening is while I was there, I was standing in the aisle looking at them, and one of the workers was in the same aisle I was in. And so I said to them, like, do y'all honor Michael's pricing? And I pulled out my phone and I showed him, because this was the one that I could find on the Michael's website. I couldn't find the seasonal whimsy planner on the Michael's website. So I asked him and I showed him this one, and he reached out to his manager on the headset and asked, and the manager was like, yeah, we'll honor Michael's pricing. So if you are ever in Staples, if you are like me and your local Michael's doesn't have anything, and you go into Staples and Staples has the happy planners, just ask them to honor Michael's pricing. And that's how I got this on sale and wound up not having to pay the full price for this planner. So it was half price. Almost half price, I guess. Yes. So anyway, that's the front. This is the inside cover and first page. I think the colors on this are really pretty. Again, we have the 2024-25 calendar and special dates. And then on the first month which is January. It looks very similar to the other ones. It's the 3 priorities: important, take note, and then of course the holidays at the bottom. Then as we turn over, there is the monthly view, and then here is the weekly view. And the weekly view is vertical, but it is a lined vertical, which I've never used before, but I actually really like it because I can't write in a straight line to save my life, so this really works out. But I will use the top section, continue to use that for things like bills and reminders, and then use the bottom line section for actual appointments. There's a note section on the side. So yeah, I really do like this. I'll probably put morning, write morning at the top of the first line, and then, do the morning appointments at the top, and then do the evening appointments at the bottom. Okay, so that's the weekly view. And then we get to February. And February says good things take time. And then there's the monthly view for February. And then the March dashboard. It says start each day with a grateful heart. And then we're moving on to May, and it says live life in full bloom. April. I'm sorry. April. April says happiness is an inside job. May says live life in full bloom. I like the colors on this. June says you are entirely up to you. And July is blank. And then we move on to August, and August says be kind. And then September, it says spread more happiness and love. And then the October says let's root for each other and watch each other grow. And I think that's really pretty. That should be the cover, honestly. And then for November, it says happiness blooms from within. And then in December, it's blank. And the final page is just a bulleted notes page. And that's the inside cover and the back inside cover. So anyway, this is my catch-all planner. So this is the one that I'm going to see how the coils do in my purse, because this will be the one I carry in my purse. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Y'all have a great week. Happy New Year. If I don't post before the new year, before this year ends and the new year begins, Happy New Year to everybody. Y'all have a good week. Bye-bye.